Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. Boy, have I got an awesome guitar for you today. What we have today is a really super cool, all original 1961 Gibson Melody Maker 3/4 short scale. Now that's a lot of words to tell you that this is a really fun little guitar to play. The 3/4 model Melody Makers were just like the regular Melody Makers in the body, but what they did is they put this little short 22.5, I've heard 22 3/4 in some places. I'm measuring 22.5, somewhere between 22.5 and 22 3/4 inch scale neck on this guitar, and it is a blast to play. Now, I want to tell you that these, I've seen a lot of the Melody Makers with the double cutaway like these. These were, all the Melody Makers were made from 1959 to 1971, and some of them have the single cutaway, and a lot of the early ones like this one have the double cutaway. And they're just really, really cool guitars, but only 10% of all the Gibson Melody Makers that were made short scale or 3/4. So these are really actually very rare when you do find these smaller scale ones. And a lot of guys say, oh, a 3/4 scale? Come on, a short scale? I have to tell you, my customers love them. I sell a ton of National and Supro short scale guitars, and everybody loves them. They're a lot of fun to play. They're super nice on your hands, and you know, just for like 3/4 of the way through the night when your hands are just about ready to fall off, you grab this guitar and it's a blast to play. They've only got one pickup. It's the single coil Gibson pickup that they used on all their Melody Makers. They're very, very hot pickups. I hope I'm not overpowering my amplifier and speakers today. Steve's shaking his head no. It sounds good. That's good. But it's just very, very powerful, and it's just a blast to play. Now, let's talk about everything on this guitar. It's all original. That's pretty simple. But let's just go over everything. It's got the little fixed tailpiece bridge assembly down here. It's got the bell knobs, which are original 1961. It's also got the original pick guard with the Melody Maker stamped just underneath the neck joint down here. Beautiful sunburst body. Of course, it's got player wear and dings and scratches from being around. But I'll tell you what's really nice about these Gibson guitars is it's got the finish crazing in it. And when I look at these old Gibsons, I love seeing finish crazing. That really tells me that the guitar has been out of the case, it's been played, it's not sitting in someone's closet just collecting dust. The finish crazing comes from humidity changes and temperature changes that affects the finish on these, and it makes these like little spider cracks in them. Now these are only in the finish, and it's extremely thin, so don't mistake finish crazing for cracks in a guitar. It's not a crack, okay? So anyway, the back, of course, it's a mahogany guitar. You can see that on the back. It's got the Waverly open back tuners on it, and the original strap buttons even. Now, I do want to point out one thing. You'll see it if you get to my site on Reverb and see the guitar. There's a little scratch right here, and I don't know what caught it, but something caught this, and it made a pretty significant scratch right here. I was afraid when I first got this guitar that it was a crack. It is not a crack. I took the tuners off to clean them. There's nothing shooting up into here that's indicating anything was ever fixed or broken. It's only a scratch up here, but it looked amazingly like it was a break. So no breaks on this guitar. So anyway, it sounds marvelous. It plays great. Well, I don't know why I'm playing in B. I never play in B. It must be the short scale. Wow, this is really a fun guitar to play, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm sorry to say I don't have the original case for this, so I'm not going to be showing you a case today. I've got it packed in a really nice brand new Gibson USA Gigbag, which fits it very well. But this guitar would have come in a very special case, and unfortunately I didn't get the case with it, and I don't know where I'm going to find one. It would be the little soft shell case with the alligator looking thing, and shorter than the standard Melody Maker case. So if you got a Melody Maker case out there, call me, please. Anyway, the guitar is marvelous. It plays great. It looks great. It's absolutely fantastic. You can check this one and all of our really cool guitars out at www.lawmanguitars.com, or go directly to reverb.com. I've got people calling me all the time saying, "Where's all your guitars, Lawman?" Go to Reverb. I'm a Reverb seller. Been since they really first got started. They invited me to join them, and I did, and I'm happy I did. They're just fantastic people. They're really, really nice to my customers as well as me, and they're just great. It's a very simple site to navigate. They take credit cards, and I can even do layaways now on Reverb.com, which I thought was really cool. I've been doing them on the side for people, but they actually have a way of doing layaways for you now. You can finance. Lots of ways to pay with Reverb, and we love them. They're just great. So go to reverb.com or www.lawmanguitars.com. Check out all of our really cool guitars. Hey, I really appreciate you all watching my video demo today. Thanks a lot.